ways, price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Hayden Hurst. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearly 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Cowboys and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the 8th-year passer, two-time Pro Bowler from Mississippi State, Dak Prescott.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Prescott. A quick pass to Cup. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. That's caught, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. On the return is Williams. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Let's go now.
Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick? But I'm betting that he continues the streak in this game.
Ball again on 2nd down. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Breece Hall. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So now here come the Dolphins. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Prescott. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 65 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're on the board now. It's 15-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Playoff picture here, and you see they've got that number 2 spot right now. Obviously a lot to like about that and where they're at in this home stretch of the season. But that first round home game is not guaranteed, Charles, until they lock up their division.
Bottom line, win the division, stay number 2. You get a favorable game at home to begin what you hope will be a nice postseason run.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Stroud. Open man is Higgins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this would be a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Hall again. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Cowboys at 13-1 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And he's brought down after a very nice game. They'll run with Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll look to run with Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run with Hall. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Breece Hall becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Prescott. And that is incomplete here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Hey, let's go!
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Right side to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Prescott from the gun. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Nolan Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bronco switch.
Another run from Murray on 2nd down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To throw is Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action. Stroud now. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Final play of the half. Stroud. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you leaned back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Go to 54, go to 54, 180.
A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Prescott now. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Nolan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
19 Lions.
1st and 10. It's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Here we go, 46.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And complete to Smith and Jigba. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! T. Higgins. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it, even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. Prescott. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. Stroud to throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's got room to roam. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Stroud. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
Throwing now is Stroud.
the 1-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Hayden Hurst from a yard out. And the Cowboys get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll find Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Top low 18.
Stroud working out of the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play, because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Stroud coming right back after the pick 6. And this one too low.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have. Gets you shipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league.
And this is caught inside the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Let's go now.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The second down throw now from Stroud. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now 3rd down and very long. Stroud out of the gun here. That is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything.
Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On the counter, it's Hall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 9. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rolling to his left. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Stroud sets up the play action. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. T. Higgins. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Cowboys extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. fights him off, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Complete. It's Henry. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Hunter Henry, 40 yards. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Lutz with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Williams now on the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4. At the Dolphins'
Line.
28-yard line.
Go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Hyatt has got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
The throwing again is Stroud. They'll find Williams on the slant. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Jamison Williams. A 7-yard pickup.
Stroud now on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
65, Cat, 65.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it,
And my goodness, another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonnu Smith, 43 yards. And the Cowboys take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. He'll get this up to about the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Ball again on second down.
44-yard line.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 187 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll go again with Hall. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Osa Odighizuwa on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and
From the
5.
31, here's second and 5. On second down, a run with Hall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On the bootleg, Stroud. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Short pass caught by Henry. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first and 10, Prescott. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's Hall again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now here's Stroud. And, oh, my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Prescott looks to throw on first. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this.
Diego. I'm with the cash like Diego. God. Yeah, all these diamonds on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, every damn piece on me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego. Solitaire. Earrings, they be shining, keep blinded. Ain't met up, yeah, I can't. Since I got
I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the money in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles. Now I see fiddle all around me. Little. My head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping. Need a they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. Yeah, I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did, tell me who the was stopping us. The options keep popping up. Cops trying lock us up. When it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the open all the chakras up, the block is out it and molten lava. Check it, thermometers. These rats is synonymous. The climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve him. Tell me, get him any.
Gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a our Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
Diego.
I'm with the cash like Diego.
God. Yeah, all these diamonds on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego. Solitaire. Earrings, they be shining, keep them blinded. Ain't met up, yeah, I can't. Since I got rich, she say I'm just cause I took her on the island. The money keep on piling. Talk to me, better talk nice. Right in love with the fettuccine, they both dead, can't talk twice. Know they pray on my downfall, everything I do, I gotta walk like. Let them in, jacket off, what? Rich, so I'm off life. God. Yeah, all these diamonds on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego.
Why you think we the same? We ain't the same. I'm the type to do the hitting up, you the type to pay hitters. Why you think we the same? We ain't the same. I'm the type to do the hitting up, you the type to pay hitters.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin and slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah.